Good evening, America. Let's get back to talking about what's important in our country. All I want is to be heard by American patriots who care about the future of the U.S. Others take shots at our foreign policy. They say that America has slipped up, surrendered all its trump cards. It's not true. We have a joker up our sleeve, Iran. Iran is an eternal bargaining chip and a key lever of pressure on the entire Arab world. It's an example of the U.S. adamant position on sanctions pressure. It's also a boogeyman for those countries, which can be saved from terrible Tehran only by the U.S. That is exactly why we eliminate Iranian top brass like Soleimani. The antagonism should be as hot as possible, like nuclear fusion. By the way, it's another spook we actively fuel. Without Tehran's permanent nuclear threat, the US would be unable to control the Middle East situation so successfully. That's why Iranian nuclear scientists are dropping like flies. If you don't mind, I'll omit their tongue-twisting names, but the list is quite impressive. The entire globe, including Europe, is trying to push us into signing the nuclear deal with Iran, but the US will never bend. We are raising the stakes, upping the tension to the max, both through foreign policy and by sparking mass protests. Any regime that confronts the US must stumble. The opponent's stability is detrimental to our country, and the next coup will make our intelligence services and diplomats look even better in the eyes of the world. That is why Iran is in turmoil. But Iran is a strong country, being an heir to Persian glory. You can't crush with soft power alone. No wonder President Biden openly declared his readiness for an armed conflict. Sure, it's a last resort, but if arms cooperation between Tehran and Moscow gains momentum, our scary story about a nuclear bomb in Iran may well become true. The confrontation between Azerbaijan and Armenia serves as considerable leverage over Iran. Do you think conflicts between them break out for no reason? After ousting Russia and becoming the key player in the region, our country will be able to whisper lots of inspiring words to Iran's neighbors. Many Azerbaijanis already perceive northern Iran as a future part of their country. When the coals are hot, it's enough just to fan them up. If we fail to kick Russia out of the region, and Armenia and Azerbaijan reconcile with each other, there is another option: the virtual Gois-Zengezur Republic. This is an independent ethnic entity of Azerbaijanis on the territory of Armenia, which has recently opened its representative office in Ankara. It is an excellent factor of influence both on Armenia and Azerbaijan through the Turks. With its help, it will be easy to dethrone the local elites and wreak havoc in their region once again. Just don't think that the Azerbaijanis came up with this project on their own. All in all, the South Caucasus should buckle up for a wild ride, either due to another Arab revolution or the escalated war. A gaping wound in this region will disrupt China's plans to create stable transport and economic routes in Eurasia. It will pacify the rebellious sheiks, and will eventually consume Russia. In the meantime, America continues to fight for peace, selling weapons to everyone who is afraid of Tehran, and making advantage of local contradictions. The never-ending stir caused by American foreign policy in the world is the key to our citizens' well-being. Don't forget about it.